Hello everyone and welcome back to another Arty class hosted by Shopkeep Arty. This week we're welcoming Aine Devine from Edinburgh, a professional portrait artist and art teacher. She was shortlisted for the Irish National Portrait Award 3 years in a row and was a winner in 1993. In 2005, Aine painted Mo Mowlam for BBC One's Star Portraits, and Mo then chose Aine's portrait as the one that she wanted to keep, which was great. And then in 2007, Aine painted Olympic triple jumper Jonathan Edwards, and she's also painted winners of the British Golf Open Golf Championship. She was also finalist in the Sky Arts Portrait Artist of the Year in 2014, where she painted Sir Ian McKellen in the final. There was loads of other awards, but I kind of ran out of space on the page, so I thought I'd just I'd stop there. But for now, it's time to hand over to our main act, so to speak, to Aine. Hello, Aine.
Hi.
Hello.
Well, yeah, it's nice to be here, and welcome to everybody. Thanks very much for making the effort to join this. You know, it's really, really lovely to feel that you're here in the living room with me. And this is my daughter Erin, who's modelling today. The idea was that we were going to, thanks very much, John, for that amazing introduction.
Yeah,
okay. So what I'm planning on doing here is painting Erin's eye. I think I just said one eye in the information, but we might have time enough to do both.
Yeah.
With the eyelash lens.
We're sort of around the halfway mark now. So.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, because I was thinking we're almost there, aren't we?
Is now a good time if we just had a little break now to talk about your?
That would be okay. Yeah.
So I'll just first of all explain. So on the next Thursday, it is on the 22nd of October. Aine is going to be doing her full workshop from her studio here, and it's going to be over 2 hours. She'll be able to explain a lot more about what it's involving, but it is going to be a proper portrait, and we've managed to secure the services. I mean, Erin, you've been doing such a good job. We should have just stuck with you, really, but we've managed to persuade a gold and silver medal Olympian to sit for Aine, which will be fantastic. And I'll just share the screen now of who's going to be coming along. So his name's Callum Skinner, and he won gold and silver in the last Olympic cycling event, and he's going to be coming in and sitting for her. So that's going to be fantastic, and he's really behind these arty classes as well, from a sort of mental health thing and supporting people while you're in your homes or whatever, drawing and painting. So it's been really great to get his support and to get him. So you'll be able to meet him as well on the Thursday. So let me just hand over to Aine. She'll be able to explain all the sort of things that you'll be covering during that 2 hour plus workshop.
Great stuff. It was lovely to see all the images. I'm just going to hit that later. Sorry. Lovely to see all the images of Callum there, and having seen the reference photographs and just these other photos of him. He's got an inspiring face to paint, and I think the 3/4 view that Erin's sitting in today will be really good. It'll be lovely. Okay, so and he's got that kind of angular thing going on. That's going to be there'll be a lot to extract the information from. I'll be able to find the darks and lights around the eyes, nose, and mouth in order that we can pull out the form of the face using these flat brushes. And without drawing first, we're going to allow the landscape of the face to kind of be come into being. I wanted to show you one. This is one actually of Erin. It's already one that you might have seen on the ad for this.
Yeah.
So this is a full portrait example. I have another couple there as well. And actually, John, I know there's a bit of a shine, but I thought people might recognize your man Neil Hannon, if you can. I know you maybe can't see it now with the glass, but you remember I painted him on this.
Oh yes, yeah.
And he actually has a similarly kind of angular look to his face. That's just very appealing. When I say angular, I suppose I just mean there's a lot to kind of pull out. There's this very clear form there. I don't know. Okay, so what we're going to be doing over the course of the 2.5 hour workshop is to be finding the way of allowing the features to sit. So we're going to create the landscape of the face by half closing the eyes, using the darks and lights to find the landscape within which these features are going to sit. And I'll also be talking a lot about the process of looking after yourself as you work and how you bring your best observing to the table. You want to be able to really keenly see and extract the information. And then in placing it down, there are exciting things you can do with the brushes as well in order to make it not just a portrait, but an exciting painting. And of course, we'll be doing a lot more sweeps from the shoulder using, like you can see the painting in the background here. Maybe I'll bring that over as well. I keep disappearing off screen. Is that okay?
That's all right.
No, you know where I am anyway.
Just don't trip over the tripods.
So here's an example there of a bit of wild splashing and stuff. This is Helena, a lovely model. And so what I wanted to kind of bring that over for was to illustrate how stepping back and working from the shoulder, you can really make a very expressive kind of painting along with these areas that are finely detailed. So there's the capacity to be free and loose elsewhere, and then you can come back and make more considered marks in the face. So with Callum, he won't be wearing a Russian hat or anything, but there'll be some exciting kind of ways to. I'll just show you one last one there. Look, these are kind of quick paintings that I did recently for a watercolour workshop I was doing. But for example, you can turn the board so that the runs and drips go in different directions. You know, so I turned Danny's portrait sideways and the runs anchored to the edge of the page, and then we turn it upside down. And it's just exciting to kind of weave together the tones and the skin with these different sizes of brush, and to then pick out with a bit more contrast the darks and lights and the features. And so to make sense of all the kind of woven together marks here, finding the position and shape of the features, and then doing something loose and free too in the body. You know, it's exciting to have, you know, these splashes to kind of continue the energy of the thing beyond the figure.
Now I think Bruno made a really good comment here, because they said your work, it's like a dance that Aine performs while making art, and it's to do with the ambition to create expressive marks that capture detail with not much effort, you know, just kind of natural effort. Fabulous.
Yeah,
I think it's an interesting one. Would you say that's something?
I think that's lovely. Thanks. You know, the effortlessness is important, because while you want to really be doing a good job and everything like that, actually we need to let go of the whole thing of trying hard in order for something exciting to bubble up. And it's that kind of thing. And I think the dancing, Juno would have seen me in action dancing, like at the easel, be in danger of falling on people. But the thing about that is that it engages the full physical body. You know, you're able to actually bring more than just your head and your hand to it. There's a Japanese saying, isn't there, about bringing your heart as well or something. But I think there's something about the whole physical moving that allows you to have this confidence and bring yourself fully to the page too. So hopefully what's made is something fully from yourself rather than a particular technique.
Yeah. So that's a really fascinating sort of overview of what will be happening in literally a week's time. So next Thursday, 22nd of October, it's at 3:30 in the afternoon, and it's a workshop webinar, not a physical workshop. I had a comment somewhere saying that they might not be able to make it to the workshop, but it is an online thing. So it'll be like this, but just a lot more time to really kind of get involved and go through all the different things. Now we'll go back, look, and you're still tinkering. I knew she would be.
Oh, it's all right. Yeah. I thought it's no harm to.
I knew she would be. No, that looks amazing, and it's given a really good insight of and it'll be fascinating to do an entire full portrait. Actually, it'll be really interesting, and hopefully, I mean, I know you probably don't want us asking too many questions of the model, because that they can move, can't they? But we can maybe have a chat with Callum when he arrives or something.
Yeah.
So until next time, it's obviously bye-bye from me. It's bye-bye to Erin. Yeah. It's bye-bye to Erin. No, I'm just saying bye-bye to Erin. Then I'm going to come back to you. And then bye-bye From Anya. Bye, Anya.
Yeah, all the best, everyone.
Ducking under the iPad. Okay.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Lovely.
Yeah,
Thanks
exactly.
very much for joining.
Oh, it's been really great.